On Friday, July 21st, the FNN team went to 8th Street Quarter in Washington, D.C. to interview local residents about the changes gentrification has brought to their neighborhoods. These are their opinions.
Oh, there's going to be two sides to this. I mean, it's good for the city, it's good for economics. However, you already know the answer to this, that it also raises rents, it raises prices, and it gets people out of here too. And I'm not saying that in a bad way, but it unfortunately forces people to leave just for economic purposes. So if you're looking long term as an investment to the city, of course it's great. And of course it's going to make some people very wealthy and bring money in, you know, but you can't help but also lose some very important resources and some people here in the city. So if you're talking about 8th Street, which I imagine you are in this area, it's happening. And you've seen it in Penn Quarter, you've seen it everywhere.
I definitely think gentrification could be a good thing within the city, but as far as with gentrification in the city, we should have the resources available to the original residents of the city and make sure that they have resources as far as like job programs or different programs as far as getting loans for houses and things like that to ensure that people could stay in the city.
So how does gentrification affect you on a personal level?
Well, I come from a community that is in the middle of gentrification, so I have a lot of people who can't afford the new income prices, and unfortunately they have to move away. So it's also changing the cultural diversity of my neighborhood. And then on a personal note here, I'm from DC. So to see DC go from what it used to be to change, like it used to be Chocolate City, and now it's not so chocolate.
I feel as though the gentrification in Washington D.C., I have sort of a love-hate relationship. It makes minorities feel as if they're replaceable.
And how has it personally affected you?
It's personally affecting me because it's harder to actually buy homes or look for homes in these types of neighborhoods and to actually be successful in these types of neighborhoods.
You have an empty store right here we're standing in front of, you know, and that's just, you know. Do you know what this store was? This was a thrift store. Now, the people who can only go to the thrift stores are what? Poor people, right? People who only can afford to go get secondhand items, right? Now, why is this thrift store closed down? You understand what I'm saying? Now, this is a reason. There's a reason for that now. I don't want that black poor traffic coming through here. But you're going to put you're going to close this thrift store down, right? And put a bike shop across the street. You're going to close the thrift store down and put a pizza shop across the street. You're going to close the thrift store down and put a gourmet shop across the street. You know what I'm saying? You got to buy a whole pizza for $11. Now, who got $11 at the age of, you know, they are right now to have $11 to buy a pizza? Who have $10 to buy a sub sandwiches? You know what I'm saying? You take a thrift store that can give you an outfit for those same $10 and $12 that you're spending for those pizza and close it down. But you can put some clothes on your kid, shoes on your kid. It might be secondhand, but it's something. Something is better than nothing, you know. But you'll close this down and open this up. And then you have all these places that they're opening up that the people that grew up around here really can't afford.
Through the interviews, we've learned that gentrification is revitalizing the once aged neighborhood, but it's also pushing out the minorities who can't afford to live there anymore. If the city is planning to renovate, they need to consider that there are people that have low social income status and provide special support for them.
And this has been Matthew Walker.
They call Buzz.
The Kai